welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Kayla, and here we love to talk about all things luxury and high-end makeup and beauty. So today we are going to be talking about my July makeup favorites. I don't have too many products, but the ones that I do have are really great. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, then just keep watching. So first off, I want to start off with the products that I do have on my face today. The first one being, y'all, this is such an old product, but I recently picked it back up and I forgot how much I love this product, and it is the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation. I got it in the shade 1N, which is supposed to be the lightest shade, but it's still a little dark, but I make it work. Y'all, this is what I'm wearing today. I used to use this stuff like religiously. I think in the past, and by in the past, I mean like maybe 7-8 years ago. Oh my God, that makes me feel really old. I digress. I went through like 2 bottles of this stuff and it is just beautiful. Now I don't like that it's a spray can, like literally, like it's a spray can, right? But the finish is so beautiful. It says that it's water resistant and it's a 12-hour wear. And I mean, they're not kidding. I don't know about the water resistant part, but it just gives this really natural, but yet airbrushed, flawless finish to the skin. And you can build it up and do like a medium coverage, almost full, but yet it still looks very natural. So my favorite way to apply this is actually spraying it directly on the brush and then using it that way. I've done it before where I like spray on the back of my hand. I'm not even going to attempt to spray it straight on my face. I remember doing that when I first used it and it's a disaster. If you can spray this directly on your face and not make a mess, kudos to you, because this shit goes everywhere, but it looks beautiful. So I just kind of hold my brush and I spray it directly on my brush. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's not new. I mean, it's literally a spray can, y'all. Just spray it directly on my brush and it's really beautiful. It wears well throughout the day. It doesn't crease, it doesn't cake. It still looks really natural on the skin, and this has definitely been a favorite this month. So I actually do have another foundation favorite, but I want to talk first about what is on my eyes. Y'all, I have fallen so hard for this palette, and I'm so glad that I finally picked it up. I didn't pick it up on the first go around when it was released, but when they restocked it, I was sure to pick it up. And it is this Sugar Drizzle. It's called the Milf Palette, but it's not what you think it stands for. It's the Man I Love Frogs palette, and man, do I love this palette. Look at her, and oh shit. Oh my God, I just like dug my finger into this. Oh, now I'm scared to hold it up. Oh, this Frog Life shade up here. Oh man. I guess that comes with the territory of trying to do beauty YouTube videos and showing the products. So, yeah, this palette is beautiful. It's stunning. It is everything I think I ever wanted in an indie, multi-chrome, duochrome, sparkly eyeshadow palette. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I think I already said that, but I'm a little flustered because I freaked out. But I have all these 4 shades at the bottom of my eyes. So I have this, this MILF shade on the outer portion of my lid, Lily Pad in the middle, Feeling Froggy on the inner portion of my lid, and then I use this kind of blend it all out on the inner corner, and I mean, it is just beautiful. I used it over on my Instagram as well to create a look, which if you're not following me, it's at beautybykaylak. But all of the shades are so blendable and so dreamy and creamy, and like honestly, like typically with these types of shades and these types of palettes, I have a ton of fallout, but I barely have any. Like it's magical, and the colors in here are just stunning. And I think that if you are looking into a indie brand eyeshadow palette with like duochromes and multi-chromes and sparkle and beautifulness, I would highly recommend this palette. I use some of the more neutral shades because, as I mentioned before, I do work in a hospital, so I can't wear like bright, vibrant eyeshadow to work every day. But I use some of these more neutral shades. Let me not dig my finger in it again. Like Camouflage, Leap, and Ribbit, and sometimes Croaky, just like all over my lid every day at work, and it's stunning. Just pick it up. I want to pick up more from this brand, honestly, if everything is of this quality. So let me know in the comment section down below if you have any other products from Sugar Drizzle that you love so that I can pick them up. But yeah, I'm obsessed. This is probably one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time. It's beautiful, it's stunning, and I've now dug my finger into one of the shades, but it still looks beautiful. All right, so next is that other foundation I was talking about. Now, I guess it's not really a foundation, it's more of like a tinted moisturizer, but y'all, I am obsessed with this stuff, okay? It is the Sicily Feto Taunt Beautifying Tinted Moisturizer. Now, I kind of picked this up on a whim. I got it in the shade Zero Fair, but a friend of mine was saying that she really loved this and it was really beautiful, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and pick it up, and I am obsessed. It's kind of like the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer, but it's lighter in texture, like it's not as thick of a texture, and it's not as much coverage, or as thick, I just said that, as thick as that one. That's really the only way I know how to describe it. So if you're familiar with that, it's like the Rare Beauty in that it is blurring, and it's not like a juicy, dewy tinted moisturizer. It's not matte, it's just so skin-like and beautiful. Again, I have used this over on my Instagram in some of my reels, and it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I can build it up to medium coverage, and my favorite way to apply it is I just put some on my fingers, kind of work it in, and just apply it as I was applying a moisturizer. And then I'll take like a tiny bit more, just because I do have a lot of redness on my cheeks, and just go in and add it on my cheeks and kind of pat it in. And like, these are the two that I've been reaching for this month. Like if I want something lighter for the day, I've been reaching for this. And if I want something with a little bit more full coverage, or I know that I'm gonna be outside and need something that isn't gonna wear, because it's still a tinted moisturizer, right? So it's gonna wear throughout the day, but it wears really beautifully, okay? Then I reach for this one, but it's stunning. It's expensive, but I absolutely love it, okay? Again, like the Rare Beauty, just a thinner, more watery texture, and it's a little bit, at least on me, a little bit more natural looking and less cakey. So I really have been loving this. So also this month, this is really weird. This is not what I have on my face today. I do have cream products as far as blush and bronzer, but I have really been kind of like dipping back into powder products this month in terms of blush and bronzer and highlighter. So I actually got this blush in another shade of it sent to me from Influencer complimentary, which I was so excited. Like I wanted to pick these up, but I was like, you know, you already have enough blushes, specifically enough blushes from this brand. So I was so excited to get this. And it is the Mcgrath Skin Fetish Divine Blush Duo. Now this is in the shade Divine Rose 2, which I'm sure you've seen. I also got it in the shade Paradise Glow, but I have been reaching for this one specifically. It's so pretty, and I mean, you've seen these, this isn't new, everybody's done a review on them, but you can go in with a smaller brush and just use this shade, or just use this shade, right? But I like to go kind of in the middle and mix them together, and it is just the most beautiful, like rosy flush, and it's the same formula as her regular blushes. So honestly, they're a powder, but when you apply them to the face, they give like the same finish as a cream product would. But for me, at least, they wear a little bit longer because they are a powder, and I just really love these. I really want the one that's like the purple or the lavender and the pink, but I know I think that one's like exclusive to her website. So I don't know, maybe one day, but I have so many of her blushes, y'all. I have a full size of the regular blush, and then I have this one and the other duo now. And then I have 2 of the little palettes, like the holiday palette and the Bridgerton palette. So like in total, that's like 7 of them. 7 of the blushes. I don't know. But anyways, they're great. They're fantastic. And I have to say that they're probably some of my favorite powder blushes. And last but certainly not least, now this again is not, well, you know, honestly, none of these are new products. The newest one is the blush and eyeshadow. This one is not new, but like I said, I have really been dipping back into powder products this month because it's so hot here in Louisiana, and I just feel like powder products on me and on my skin last longer. So I have reached back into, and I've expressed my love for this product before on my channel, but it's the Wayne Goss Radiance Boosting Face Palette in the shade Light Gold. She has gotten a lot of love. She is dirty, and I'm so sorry, but you can see I love this product. And what I've been doing is I just kind of dip into both of them and apply them. Like I said, it's not what I have on my face today, but I have really been reaching for these, and I've talked about it before. It's just so creamy and so beautiful, and it's pigmented and can be built up, but it's not too pigmented. And even when you build it up, it doesn't look cakey. It just looks so natural. And for fair skin, these colors, like even if you use the contour by itself and then put the bronzer on top, or the bronzer by itself, or if you mix them together like I have been doing, it is the perfect shade for fair skin. Wayne Goss, we love him here on this channel, but he just has such a knack for making products that look natural and beautiful on the skin, and my love for him is just, it knows no bounds. I love all of his products, but like I said, I have really been reaching for this face palette this month. So those are all of my favorites. Let me know in the comment section down below what products you've been loving this month, if you love any of these products. And as always, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of our little fam here on YouTube. And if you're not following me over on Instagram, it's @beautybykaylak. I'd love to see you over there too. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.